Is it worth the wait?
I'm gonna try not to cry.
Essa é nossa casa!
Hi Zoe, hi Jon.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great, thank you for having me.
Thank you.
I watched 20 minutes of the movie at Disney D23 and I was blown away.
Wait till you see the whole thing.
Yeah, so that's exactly my question. We've been waiting for more than 10 years now. Do you guys believe the movie is gonna worth the wait?
Well, I'm gonna leave that answer to Zoe because Zoe got to see the movie. I shared it with her on Monday.
Yeah.
And is it worth the wait?
I'm gonna try not to cry because I'm still processing it. I saw it 2 days ago, and I'm still processing all the emotions. It's a film that touches you in so many levels. Obviously, your heart will be deeply moved because there's in the center of all of this beautiful, lush planet is this family, the Sully family, and everything that they're dealing with they're such relatable themes. And then what you're watching, what your eyes are absorbing, is unlike anything you've ever seen. I feel like the only other comparison you have is Avatar 1. And obviously it's not just because I'm being biased, but the technology has been advanced enough in the last 13 years that it's gonna give us a much more lively and less,
More transportive. I mean, you're really gonna feel you're there. These characters, when you now see them, they're real. That world underwater is real, and we're giving people an opportunity to go places that they can only dream of, but we're giving them an opportunity to actually go there.
And lastly, all the subjects that are the conversations that are going to grow from watching this film are relatable themes that we've seen either through history or we are relating to on a daily basis, today. And so I do have the hope that when people go to see it, they take whatever it is that's important to them or relatable to them at that moment, and they share it forward. They pay it forward. They share it.
Yeah, look, the first movie began and ended with the same image: Jake Sully opening his eyes, and I always viewed that as a challenge to people to open their eyes and to realize that our actions have an impact on both people around us and the world around us.
Absolutely.
And not telling people what to do, but hopefully inspiring them to make a difference.
Absolutely.
And Jon, there was some talks about a 3D technology without the glasses. Is that true? Are you guys working on that?
We are not working on that. Look, glasses, people think of it sometimes as a negative. When you go to the beach, glasses are part of the experience. So to me, you want to change. If I'm putting on these glasses to go to a movie, it transforms my experience. I am going to have a better experience at the theater because of it.
And do you guys believe that 3D is still the future, or it's gonna work only in a few projects like Avatar that is made for it?
Look, I think we see our lives in 3D. And it's only natural that all of our entertainment, all of our consumption in 3D, and how we sit, how we be with someone, it's spatial. So put that into our computers, into our screens, into the movies, it's only natural.
I think so.
And Zoe, you're in 3 of the 5 biggest box office.
You are?
Yeah, in the movie history. That makes you fulfilled and feel successful as an actress.
It fulfills me, for sure, as an artist. These things I would have never dreamed of accomplishing, and I don't think I would have accomplished it had I planned it. It just you follow your heart, and you lead with that first, and you are genuine in what you do. And you can only hope that people of your like-mindedness can relate to you and give you the opportunity to tell your story. So, if following my heart is what's led me here, then maybe there is good business
and
doing that.
You asked that question, but there's a reason that she is. It's because of who she is. It's who she is as an actor, and it's who she is as a person. Because you can only bring that person with you when you act, and that's what Zoe brings, and that's why it's not surprising that she's in those movies.
Não podemos deixar que traga sua guerra pra cá.
And Joe, you've been working with James Cameron since Titanic in '97, and you've been working with him for 13 years now. What makes James so visionary?
I think what makes Jim visionary is that he writes everything that he directs, and he writes it with a focus on relatable themes. And as he goes through a process, the writing process doesn't stop. When he works with the actors on the set, he's open to them. He remembers why he wrote a scene, but he's collaborative. When he goes into editing, and he does it to have movies that make a difference.
Yes, he's an incredibly curious human being, and his work ethic is what leads him to go after that curiosity and manifest it. So if he's curious about the ocean, he found a way to get to the bottom of the ocean and discover a world that most of us will never ever get to see. He had the vision. He was curious about a story about Avatar, and he found a way to find this technology and help it evolve. And I feel that if half of us were as hardworking as curious as Jim is, then what kind of world would we be in? It's kind of like an interesting thing. I've never seen somebody be so fixated on answering the questions that just naturally pop in his mind. Like, what is this? How is this? Where is this? Why is this? And then he goes after those answers, and it's kind of impressive.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm dying to see The Way of Water.
We can't wait to share it.
I hope you guys enjoy Brazil.
Thank you.
Obrigado.
Coração forte.